time Sean had said something to him, and he looked up and saw Sean, and then he left.
He was trying to roll up on you. What happened?
Well, he was about to get.
Realized,
he was about to get that. He was about to get that car.
I was standing on the stairs, and
man, why you didn't call me?
He didn't know you was there.
I'm all pulled up.
No, he didn't see Sean because I saw Sean, but I didn't see him. And I saw him in the rear view as I was ready to get out because I didn't park in no parking space, and I just pulled up. And when I opened the door, I was like, oh shit. And I closed the door and I kind of reached behind me and I cracked it open. And I was like, what do you want? And then by that time he looked up and he saw Sean. I was like, and Sean told him something. And then I was like, bro, what the hell?
Sean, what you say? What'd you say?
Get the fuck out.
No, I just told him back the fuck up away from the car, bro. You can't do shit like that. And he backed up and whatever. And but I mean, that's pretty much like what we was talking about last week. I mean, people just don't be knowing, personal space and stuff like that, man.
And he was like mad close to the truck. When I say mad close, he had to be in the tail of the truck. That's how close he was.
I wish at that exact moment I pulled up in the truck because I would have skidded the brakes on that truck. What's up, big dog? You good? No, it ain't like that. I mean, you making it like that.
Like, what you talking about? I got 2 firearms in the truck with me, bro. Like, don't do that.
No, I just told him, back up away from the truck, man. You can't do shit like that. I don't know, man. It was he pulled up kind of damn quick though.
Yeah,
it really threw me off.
It threw me off because I didn't see his ass. Like I said, I didn't see him on the road or anything. I don't even know where he came from.
So I don't know, but that just goes back to my point from last week. But yeah, it just kind of threw me off though. It reminded me of the time that dude ran up on the truck while we was at the light, and I almost had to throw down on him because he scared the shit out of me, and 2, like when I tell you he was up on the car like a damn dinosaur in Jurassic Park, like it was crazy.
Not a dinosaur in Jurassic Park though.
Yeah,
but I mean, like you realize, like a lot of people I've noticed, they especially on cars get real close to your car, don't care about you being in there, nothing. Like will literally walk inches.
But Aisha, the thing about it is, I was like parked beside the trail, so think about how quickly he rolled up on me in the parking lot.
Especially coming out of the parking lot, yeah.
Right. Yeah, like I didn't see him at all until he was up on the truck. Like I didn't see him at all. And I was like, what in the world? So I closed the door real fast. I was like, bro, like what the fuck is happening?
What was getting ready to happen was he was about to lose his whole life.
He was about to get some hot, and it wasn't the weather.
Boy, was about to get that die line because I spit that fire.
Well,
he was about to get a few of them ultralights I had. Keep on playing with me.
Well, let's get the show started.
Serious happened. Jesus Christ.
Jean Morin post harass somebody.
D-Mark got that heat.
What you saying now? I'm the man now. I be flying in the bird when I land down. Bands on bands now, I got hella fans now. Chopper hit 'em, we call that a man down. I keep them racks on me, but I don't rap for free. They say that I'm Hollywood, it don't bother me. Bitch, please don't follow me, I don't do no following. Only taking phone calls when that money calling me. Choppers as tall as me, ballin' I gotta be. Niggas acting like bitches always got the tick. White on me, yo gotta inspire me. I was just a youngin' tryna get it, yeah we gotta eat. First it be fiery, make these niggas get tired of me. You a worker, I'm a boss, nigga, you can't fire me. Keep green like celery, dodging all of these felonies. Killing them with my melodies, going hard like on every beat. Shot it, thought it forever be. Fans, they keep on telling me that I'm the hardest in the street. Wait till I hit the industry. At first they wasn't feeling me, now these bitches, they feeling me. I'm on top where the ceiling be. They done made my night hearing me, but what you saying now? I'm the man now. I be flying in the bird when I land down. Bands on bands now, I got hella fans now. Chopper hit 'em, we call that a man down. I keep them racks on me, but I don't rap for free. They say that I'm Hollywood, it don't bother me. Bitch, please don't follow me. I don't do no following. Only taking phone calls when that money calling me.
Somebody had Big C, please.
Jesus Christ, you had me worried for a second. Oh man, what's going on, everybody, man? Look, welcome back for another episode of the Gun Line. I thought we weren't all gonna be here on time, but look at God.
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
What just
God damn it. I spoke. But yeah, man. So welcome back to another episode of the Gun Line, man. You know, the Gun Line is a podcast where we all get together. We talk about all things two-way, all things going on in the gun industry, as well as in the Black community, and give our thoughts on the matter like it really matters to any of you. But I thank y'all for joining us. And I mean, we got a lot to talk about today, man. I'll dive right on into it. We just had the Chantilly Gun Show, man. You know, all 4 days out there, man. You know, it was a hell of a show, man. It was tiring, you know,
but it was a blessing nonetheless.
It was definitely a blessing, man. You know, it's always good to get out there and see the people, man. You know, see some of the folks that always support us and just come out and talk to us and stuff like that, man. Meet new people. For those who haven't had a chance to go to the Chantilly Gun Show, man, you should do it, man. It can be overwhelming. It's so many vendors there, so many different booths, and so many things to see. And I mean, guns and more guns, and accessories and things that you wanted and things that you didn't know you needed. But if you ever have the chance, go ahead and stop through there. I know the next one is in June or something like that.
June 17th.
I'm sure we'll be in attendance, but man, we have a good time nonetheless. We stayed up there and at an Airbnb in this. It was a nice Airbnb overall. However, it was a basement. It was a very finished basement, though. 3 bedrooms and 2 baths and bar and all of that stuff. I should have took more pictures. I was like, man, this is nice, man. I don't even care about the house. I just want the basement.
For one split second, I thought I had money.
Yeah, for a hot second. Yeah. And then I realized, like, this ain't my damn house.
Reality set in.
Yeah.
But I said it's goals, though. I said, man, like, this is nice, man. This is what a $1.5 million house look like. I mean,
1.625 actually.
Yeah, something like that. I said, damn, man, this must be. Then we did the calculations on the mortgage payment, and these people
all realized we couldn't afford it.
Yeah, these people paying $9,000 a month. I said, hell no. No, then that's with good credit. So yeah. So
I know my juggle skyrocketed about $35,000 a month.
Oh no, they just gonna tell you hell no.
Right.
They be like, are you doing some type of like social experiment here, trying to apply?
They gonna say, hey, bro, listen, man, why you?
No, what I told you, they gonna hit you with the. We want to thank you for applying. We will send your results in the mail.
Right, exactly. and you get your the letter in the mail talk about your credit score, and it's just gonna say too damn low for this house. But no, I mean, it was nice though, man. We had a good time. You know, I'm sure we were all tired, you know, by the time Sunday hit, but it was lit though. Man, what else we got, man? I don't know, folks. Well, I mean, what else we did, man? I know we got I know we sold just about all the guns we had. We only came back with a few. Man,
shout out to everybody that came out that jump, man. Showed us some love, some support. You know, repeat customers as well as new customers. So, you know, we want to send y'all our love and thank y'all, man. If anybody knows, Chantilly really is. That's a long weekend. It really is, man. You know, work Monday through Thursday, then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You at a gun show, so it's tiring.
Yeah, and you know, but the cool part about it, man, you know, vendors from all over the country are coming, man. People from like Texas and what did you say he was coming from? Like Minnesota, Kentucky, Georgia, Tennessee, like I was like
everywhere, man.
I said, yeah, it's truly the nation's gun show, you know, as advertised. You know, like I said, man, we met a lot of cool people. You know, just by walking around and, you know, checking out the different booths and stuff like that, man. You know, when we had time. Normally we get so busy at the shows that we don't have time to walk around. So it's kind of refreshing for us to go around and see the things that we like to see, you know, what new guns that we could potentially get our hands on, and, you know, guns we ain't seen in a long time, all that type of stuff, man. Like it's nice, man.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, man. I guess let's go ahead and get into the intros, man. Well, you know,
where we at?
you know who I am. You know, you call me Sean. No, they don't call me Sean. I'm lying.
Tuck is nowhere near. Richmond has nothing on Chantilly.
Oh no. That's a big fact.
Not even close. Not even 1/4 of that.
Yeah,
it's about what 700 tables in Chantilly.
Nope, 1,000.
No,
is it 1,000?
It's 1,400 tables opposed to 500. I think it was like 550 at the Richmond show. So it is quite literally triple. That is triple.
Yeah. Oh yeah, triple. Oops.
The size of Richmond. But yeah, man. So, you know, I'm Sean, man, but everybody calls me Banks, you know, aka Fat Boy, aka Sigma Side Chick, man. And but I don't do this by myself, man. You know, I'm still in that one straight from Kevin Hart, man. I deal with the whole Virginia Tactical family, you know, starting off with, you know, she rocking her hat today, you know, her VTSA hat today, you know, Mrs. Banks, you know, say what's up to the folks.
Hello. I am Mrs. Banks, aka your future black instructor, female instructor.
Hey,
the future.
I love it.
To Smith and Wesson.
Yeah, you know, hashtag Terminator Barbie in the chat. You know, something slight though. But yeah, man. Moving on, man. We got the Colemans. You know,
yeah. What it do? We in the building after a blessed weekend, Chantilly, and you know we here. Mr. and Mrs. Coleman, aka Mr. and Mrs. 0069.
Pun intended.
All pun intended. We gonna cut the camera. Let me stop. Nah, man, we appreciate y'all, man. We love being here, man, talking to y'all, and then you know being on this podcast, man, with family, bro. We love it, man. So on Tuesdays, I get so hyped, bro. You know, I got two things that I love on Tuesdays, man: the podcast and tacos, man. So I already had one of those tonight. So let's get it.
Facts, man. Facts.
What?
What's that?
Hope I hear that again tonight.
It's 0069.
69.
Oh man.
Keep going.
But yeah, man. Last but not least, man, you know, we got King Dingaling himself, man.
You better talk to him.
Mr. King, you know, guns and fitness, you know. Look at the guns right there in the picture. And I ain't talking about the one on his shirt.
Put the guns up. Look
I
at
don't
him.
know what they talking about.
Throw that thing big.
I don't know what they talking about.
Yo,
He talking about the
call him Mr. Sex Appeal himself. You know. Yeah, I mean,
Oh boy. Hey, what's
boy.
going on?
He walks into the building and Trey Songz ain't got nothing on me.
What's going on? What's going on, BTSA family? Like you said, we had a good weekend. We had a great weekend. This past weekend, we almost sold out show. Always see our good regulars there. Shout out to Mike, man. Everybody.
Facts.
But yeah, just a good time overall. But we about to get into it. You know, we gonna talk. We'll be talking. We about to get into it. We got a lot to talk about tonight.
oh man, yeah, we actually do, man. Let me go ahead and get started, man. Hey, guess what though? Guess what? Hey man. We got our first motherfucking sponsor of the podcast. You know, shout out to this US Law Shield for sponsoring this episode of the Gun Line, man. Look, we greatly appreciate that and appreciate them.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a big deal for us, you know. We've been working with a US Law Shield for like I say about a year and a half now. They come into our classes. We actually use US Law Shield and have their subscription. And if you don't know who they are pretty much your concealed carry insurance, man. So, you know, if you have some issues, you know, their motto is if you cap them, we'll back you. You know what I'm saying?
No, seriously. They got a 24-hour lawyer on standby. So when it happens, they got a 1-800 emergency number. They ready for you.
Yeah,
it's a cool thing to have, y'all. Like everybody think it's about having self-defense, and you could pull a trigger and just state, "Oh man, it was self-defense. Dudes coming at me," and you going home that night. Now, I mean, it's a lot of lawyers and attorneys involved, and they get you right, man. They get you right.
Yeah, so you know, I know we were talking about last week, you know, being able to defend yourself and things like that, and you know, like what comes after, you know, the shooting. You know, you still got to get a lawyer. You know, you still got to come out of pocket for a lot of these expenses, and you know, and the prosecutor might try to throw the book at you and something like that. You know, getting yourself some type of legal defense, you know, or join a U.S. Law Shield, you know, will help in the matter. You know, Lord forbid we ever have to use it, you know, or need it. But just like our insurance that we get on our cars, man, you know, you carrying every day, you know, you're trying to protect yourself and your family in the event that you need to, you know, who gonna have your back? You know, do you got $20,000-$30,000 to come out of pocket for a lawyer? I know I don't.
Not Bitcoin.
So big shout out to US Law Shield, man. So, you know, if anybody is thinking about joining US Law Shield, I know it's quite a few people that do from our classes, but you sign up at www.uslawshield.com, and then when you become a member, using the promo code VTSA, you know, you get 2 free months off, right? And locked in for $10.95 a month, man. Then that's over the course of a year, and you still getting 2 months free. You know, so put in the promo code VTSA, and save. I think you'll be pretty surprised. I mean, everybody got $11 that they didn't lost. They did something with Bailey, just lost $70 a day. So I know you got $11.
We
That's
lost
somebody else's
$70
blessing.
You lost $70 too.
Yeah, the exact amount. That's
Bro,
crazy.
what the fuck is going on today,
No,
bro?
somebody
Like,
ran up on y'all and stole that $70.
Same person.
Can you elaborate on what you lose $70 on?
no, she like literally lost it.
You lost $70, like cash
Yeah.
at the
cash.
office.
No, I was going grocery shopping, okay? And then I
What
was
store you was at? Wow.
The baby was.
I'm going to find $70 right
I'm
now.
gonna get into the baby later, but we gonna get into him. I'm sure he do. I hope he does.
Quincy.
No, back
Anyway.
to the $70 that each of y'all lost. Y'all have lost a collective.
Okay, so this
Frank,
$140.
good evening, bro. What's going
Good
on, man?
evening,
Long
good evening.
time.
How you doing? How
What's
you
going
doing?
on, Frank? What's going on?
Okay, this is what happened. So I went to go through the drive-through in Walgreens to get some medicine, and you know how they put your change inside of a little envelope. And I got out the car again to go in Target. So it's either somebody at Target got it or it's somewhere else. I don't know. I'm
going to that Target first thing in the morning.
Somebody got blessed today, and
Somebody got
look,
blessed
it's all good, man.
Facts.
That's the way I look at it. Somebody, man,
Somebody
could have
really
found
needed
that.
that $70 from each of
Yeah,
y'all.
Right.
Some y'all basically just paid for 2 people to fill up that tank.
Right. No, seriously.
Depending on what kind of car they got.
Well, they got a Dodge Durango.
Even for our car, it's like $55, $60.
They got a Durango. It sure will fill that up.
Hey Tuck, I know how you know that sound bite. Don't
Hey,
worry.
I know how you know too. If you know, you knew.
No, but for real though, man. Appreciate US Law Shield sponsoring today's episode, man. That's a big deal for us, man. We like them guys a lot. So appreciate that. Let's see, man. That's all the sponsors we got for today, but no, we seriously we talk about the baby. Why am I just seeing it? Hey, no, we gonna get into the baby a little bit later, man, because oh boy,
he wild out.
Yeah. I mean, is he wilding though? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying?
He just don't take no shit.
Hold on. Let's get into trending topics then. We're gonna talk about it.
Hold up. You said let's get into the trending topics. Boom.
Well, hello everybody. So what I'm going to start with today, here in Central Virginia, in Petersburg, there have been a number of shootings at vehicles. I don't know if they're particularly targeting like certain cars. From what I've seen, some people say they notice that the vehicles have tinted windows and people are shooting at them. Some people have been killed because of this. I don't know what's really happening in Petersburg, but they're shooting on 85 and 95. It's not particularly inside the city. So what y'all feel about that? Like,
I mean, Petersburg been wild Petersburg really been wild in the last few weeks, man. I'm like, I don't know what's going on out there. Like, it's pretty crazy though, man. I said, man, y'all gotta have to chill out there, man.
I mean,
chill out, man, and get that membership to US Law Shield.
US Law Shield, right?
It's the best I got.
Oh God, but yeah, it's been a lot going on in Petersburg. So especially my condolences to the families and anybody who's been impacted by that. It's sad, but it's so that's happening. So I just say everybody's just stay locked and loaded, and just in case, you just never know when you're going to need it. Anywho, we're gonna get over to the baby. Jesus Christ.
You said what the baby do?
Who gave him control of this goddamn
Who gave him control? And that's all the time we have to get.
But the baby, he has found himself in 2 self-defense cases. So the first one happened in 2018. 2018, at a Walmart where he actually, I guess a guy approached him that knew him, I guess, and they started to fight, and he shot the guy and killed him inside of the Walmart in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now I do have a video of that with that fight. Then here recently, maybe about like a couple weeks ago, an intruder broke into his house and he shot that guy in the leg. North Carolina does have a stand your ground law, but it's just kind of weird that he's been in this twice, like within a couple years, and it's kind of sad to say, but he do need the U.S. Law Shield. He need a lawyer. I know he can afford it, so. But
right.
But play that video from him in the Walmart.
Okay. All right, I got you.
And let's see how people feel about that.
Man, that's happening in Wally World.
Yep, and Wally World.
Yeah, this is a while back.
Yeah,
2018.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
That, I thought they were saying he was coming at his daughter or something like that for this one. But anyway, go ahead, bro. I must not have seen this one.
I'm not sure. So this is the fight. That's him and the guy. And then you're gonna notice people walking toward him, and then you see people fleeing from their carts, and then you see him putting the gun back in his inside waistband. So that's when the shot happened, and then you see him with the gun and putting it back in the holster.
Hope he had his concealed.
Well, I'm sure he does. Oh, wait, I take that back. Not in his holster. He put it in his belt.
So I know with that instant, like he got off on that, right?
Yeah.
You know, so evidently that part, you know, was justified or whatnot. And
See,
then
I would say the only hard part with that is because you never see, you don't want, obviously there's no audio and there's no camera angle to show if the guy had a gun as well. I mean, if the guy flashed the gun at him, I mean, from what I would think, he would be within his legal rights to pull a gun as well.
So from reading North Carolina's law, right, for real though, they have a stand your ground. So they at that point, if they feel like they need to defend themselves, whether it's a gun being shown or them just fighting, then he has a right to shoot them, even if with an intruder. It looks like from some things I was reading, they're able to protect their home. Like here in Virginia, you can't do that. You can't shoot nobody.
Yeah, a lot of states do have stand your ground law.
So, which North Carolina is one of them. So, and then the second instance that recently happened, the person broke into his home. There is a 911 audio out, but everyone that I find, it has like a grumble like sound on it. I couldn't really find anything. They have the 911 call out. He said that he shot the guy in the leg. And you can hear the guy screaming like, you know, he's in pain. Well, of course he's in pain. But they haven't said anything else, you know, so far about what they're going to do to him about what happened with that second situation.
So, I mean, obviously the guy broke in the house. But it doesn't mention whether he had a firearm on him, does it?
No, it does not.
But like I said, if the laws, we don't know the laws of South Carolina, but
North Carolina.
North Carolina. But you do say there's some remnants of like a stand your ground law there.
They do have a stand your ground law.
Oh,
so okay. They do. So they are able to protect belongings and things, you know, of sort.
I mean,
no, I didn't hear about that story. He shot him on the basketball court. I ain't hearing about that one.
That boy got away with 3 murders. Goddamn.
Right? Like what in the world?
No, I think you talking about the that guy at the house, right?
No, I think this guy was inside his house.
Oh, okay.
This guy was in his house and he shot him. From what it sounded like. From what I was reading, so who knows? But
that's no incident.
Oh, okay then. Well, may have been there.
Well, you know, I mean, obviously, you know, motherfuckers just need to stop trying this dude. I mean, for
right.
I mean, for real, at this point, I mean, damn.
It's clear he's got, a little man complex, and he will shoot you.
Right.
Is it? I mean,
no, that motherfucker can fight too, bro.
That's fine. That's still a part of a little man complex. Though. I mean, it is what it is.
He going to jail. Say, no, I'm kidding. I don't know.
He probably not, but I mean,
he probably ain't. Kudos to him. Situational awareness. Apparently, he got the height of it. So, I mean, it's whatever.
I mean, I'm just trying to think. Like at the guy, at that time, it was like, well, first of all, what was you thinking? And then when did you realize, like, you was
fucked up?
It was game over. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, I mean,
it was at this moment that he knew. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I mean, at the same time, he's if I remember, if I know correctly, like back in 2018, he was not as high profile as he is now, but he was still a well-known guy in North Carolina. He does seem like he's always at the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, I mean, for real though.
But
he does.
But then at the same time, like you talking about a guy like we talked about last week. Only you can justify when you feel like your life is in danger. Yeah. Like, not to say I know his mindset, but if he feels he's in danger, this dude is not short of pulling his firearm and pulling that trigger. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Apparently, he knows at least the laws well enough to know when he can and can't. Or North Carolina might be the fucking place to move, to be honest.
Right.
I mean, I got the real question though is Keem here for eye candy or is he gonna say something?
I'm letting everybody talk. God. Everybody. It was my turn to take a turn.
I mean, damn, I was just wondering. I was just wondering. I'm like, is he just here to look good?
King was just in there looking at this.
No, I'm trying to figure out what the
hey, bro. Every time we talk about Keem, like I'm have to play that.
But do we have enough of the background story? Like looking at the video, to me, it feels as if he's not fearing for his life, unless the guy legit went for his sidearm, or we couldn't see if the guy had a sidearm. So it's not
there's
clear
no angle to show you that. You know what I'm saying?
Honest.
And they never said anything about the other guy having a gun. Apparently the guy just, I guess, somebody he knew when he attacked him. Like they just got to fighting. And I think maybe he just had the upper hand by having his gun with him.
Let me ask, if you say you're in that same situation, Walmart, whatever, the same situation, the baby, and fight breaks out, and say if you hear somebody says, get the strap and kill him, would you pull your firearm and shoot him?
Hell yeah!
Get his ass off the guy.
You damn right. I mean,
no. That's what I'm saying, because you also have to put that in the equation that he may be hearing these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill him. Somebody say that to me, I'm like, I guarantee you go first. What's up? You know what I'm saying? So you never know. Like I say, in that situation, is like I said, what we explained last week is based off of what you thought or what you heard or might have seen or how you felt that your life was in danger. You might have felt his life was in danger. Who controlled the sound?
Banks.
Mr. Banks.
Hey man, don't worry. Hey, don't worry about what I'm doing over here, man. You know,
he excited.
But no, what else we got, B?
That was it. I just wanted to go off of that baby self-defense situation because we're sponsored by U.S. Law Shield, so he need to call that 1-800 number they got available because I don't know about this second situation that he had. He's
been in this situation 3 times. He got something good.
I mean, but the thing about it is like people just keep messing with him. Like, you know, he's got to fight with his baby mother's brother at a bowling alley. Then he got to fighting with his artist. Like, y'all need to just leave this man alone. Like,
now granted, he might just have a quick temper.
I was gonna say,
which that's the thing.
Which is possible.
Which is true. He might just have a quick temper. You know what I'm saying? Anything might set him off.
But you know that, so leave him the hell alone.
Facts.
Leave him alone.
That's what you just hit it with. Don't even look at him. Don't look at him.
Right. I mean, I have to think about now. He's a high-profile person at this point, and I don't want to make it sound like celebrities get off on things a lot, but yeah, you know, you don't really hear a lot of celebrities carrying their own firearms, to be honest, and let alone using them. So,
yeah, Plexico Bears tried that. You saw what happened to his ass.
Right. Exactly.
No pun intended, Bank. Sorry.
Wow.
I think I missed that.
Did you?
No, she's.
But nope, that's all I got for today. It's those two topics, you know, the baby and the things that's happening on 85 South and North in Petersburg.
That 85, was that just a random like drive-by?
So it's been multiple cases, different days, but it happened over a span of 2 weeks, I believe. I want to say 2 weeks. Just random people shooting into cars and people getting hurt. I think 3 people are dead from it, and I mean it's just been crazy. But it's all in the same area. It's all within Petersburg limits.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is don't go to Petersburg.
That's what I'm hearing, but you know that's 85. I got to go through there, so you know to go to Broadex, unfortunately.
No, I mean, all around the city, man. Unfortunately, right now, it's just so much going on. People be
basically exactly. I was about to say the same. You took the words out of my mouth. I was about to say, man, it shows y'all to have the reasoning of why we carry every day, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? And it's scary, bro. Like,
it is.
Somebody walk up to your car, or you got your kids in the car, or you're putting, your kids in the, you know what I'm saying? You at the grocery store putting your kids in there. Anybody, like, most people will try you at your most vulnerable point. And that's the scary part.
And speaking of, go ahead, King.
No, I asked because I shared in the group chat with us. I'm about to share it with Sean now. I asked if it was a drive-by because we just had that happen in Chesapeake, and 2 children got shot.
Yeah,
I read about that.
And then it was a drive-by shooting. It just looked ridiculous. Like,
and another story too. Here in Henrico, a mother, she actually did a Stop the Violence live video, 11 minutes long. By the end of the day, her son got killed by gunfire.
Damn.
Wow.
He got robbed. So remember when David Harris was talking about the Brooklyn Park, somebody got killed around here? That's who that was. So the guy was getting robbed and they shot and killed him. And the mother literally just did a Stop the Violence video, and her own son, she said by 7:00 p.m. they killed my son.
Jesus Christ, man.
Man, what in the world?
Our condolences to their family, bro.
Yeah,
that's sad.
Right. That's sad. Like, that's really sad.
Yeah.
You just, when you put it in retrospect, man, you taking away that opportunity of life. The kids, just it's tough, man. I hate to see it.
Oh, Tuck said, what kind of hollow points y'all carry? Well, I carry them ultralights.
Yeah, man. So
the hell I can get my hands on.
I'm back and forth, man. This is either the 55 grain 9mm ultralights. So think about it, right? So it took us a long time to find the ultralights. And what we did, we had to get a couple boxes for ourselves. So of course 9mm is normally like 115 grain, 124, 147, things like that. And these are 55 grain ultralights moving at
2300.
Yeah, 2300 feet per second. Like, I mean, you talking like close to a rifle round.
Yeah, that joint is moving.
In terms of the speed that is moving, man. I'm like, damn, like, you know, those
your
are pretty
magazine
crazy.
don't even feel loaded. That's how light they are.
Yeah, so
they are made of aluminum.
They're light to the touch.
I saw a ballistic test, and the ballistic is insane. Like it's a crazy wound channel with those rounds.
Right, man. Like them just a beast. Or, you know, when I don't feel like carrying those, I'm carrying the we also have the 185 grain hollow points as well. I mean, and that's a heavy bullet, you know, for 9 mil. Yes, of course, it's moving a lot slower, but I mean, it's a beast.
I think that one is 1,500, either 15 or 1,600, I believe. I know which ones you're talking about.
I think they're moving a little bit slower than that. Honestly, I got the thing.
Well, like 12.
I think they like 900. I think they moving slow, like 900 feet per second. But I mean, you know, 185 grain from a 9 mil. That's pretty impressive. So, you know, we carrying that, man. You know, of course, then you got the Liberty Defense. Yeah, Liberty Defense is a good round too.
I think they make Dodger lights too. They Liberty.
Yeah, they do.
They are Liberty. Yeah.
But yeah, of course, you know, I mean, what are y'all carrying out there? I mean, for real, because I knew we was gonna do a poll on that eventually, man. But tell us, you know, what y'all carrying out there. I know Critical Defense is one of the go-tos. Spirit Gold Dot, you know, if you can find those, that's a hell of a round, you know, an expensive round, you know. Yep, I knew it. I mean, it's like
very popular, very popular.
Yeah, but you can't go wrong with them. You know,
nope.
They got the 115, the 124 grain. They also got the 90 grain that we had at the show one time. You know, I mean, Hornady critical defense. You know what you're gonna get with those. But yeah, we like trying out some specialty stuff, man. You know, it feeds well, they cycle well. So, I mean, that's all I can ask for, man. And hopefully we ain't got to, you know, put no holes in nobody one day. You know what I mean?
I was going to say, and for the people that don't really understand the lingo, that's maybe new to guns, that try to figure out, you know, y'all might have just got on trying to figure out what we're talking about. So, the hollow point, you know, why are we truly using the hollow point? Is it just for looks? Is it just for, oh man, you got that? It's actually designed to stay in said threat. That is honestly
not over penetrate.
Correct. No over penetration. This is a safety mechanism for all carriers, which is why the police use hollow points. You don't want to be using bulb tip ammo. Carrying around that for your self-defense, because that is a very, very scary thing that could possibly happen.
I mean, it'll get the job done, but
it'll probably hit somebody you don't intend to hit.
Right.
Especially because on average, if you're defending your home, you know, as you know, it's a lot of sounds and ruckus going on. You don't want to have that thought, you know, if I have to shoot and kill somebody, is my kid behind them on the other side of the wall?
Well, you know, that's rule number 4 of, you know, of firearms.
So you're targeting what's behind.
You know, know your target, man, and what's beyond that target. You know, believe it or not, the prosecution actually takes that into account. What type of rounds were you using when you had to defend yourself? You know, so those things matter.
Everything like that, like
you know, so. You know, using some type of ball ammo, you know, with the possibility of over penetration, you know, and hitting an innocent bystander or hitting vehicles, things like that. When you get into a firefight, you know, like I said, Lord forbid any of us ever have to, you know, you are of course accountable for every shot that you take, you know. So, you know, if by chance you don't mark that target and end up hitting somebody else, or hitting, somebody else's property, and like you're liable for that, and you can and most likely will be sued for that as well. So
and there's many articles out there as far as law enforcement, friendly fire, shooting and their partner gets hit by friendly fire. So this is very, very important as far as carrying critical defense ammo opposed to target rounds.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely, man. Look. By the way, yeah, we used to carry the Underwood Plus. Yeah, we used to carry those as well, man. I still got quite a few rounds up here in the cooler, man. With the Underwoods, man. The screwdrivers, as I call them, like those is beasts, It's a good segue. Same thing with using rifle rounds for home defense, when your neighbors are close. And that's, look, we talk about that all the time. I'm not a fan of using rifles for home defense, man. Or ARs for home defense. I'm really not. 5.56 man. That bullet, while tiny, man, is smoking, yo. I mean, you talking about 2,700. Up to 3,300 feet per second. I'm just not a big fan of using rifles for home defense, man. I'm a big shotgun fan, at home defense. So
what a buckshot.
You got to think about those things, Of course, the argument can be made whether to use buckshot or bird, for the home. Both are still pepper you up quite a bit, but that's neither here nor there. But rifle calibers for home defense, I'm just not a big fan,
But on the contrary, if that's what you got to get your hands to first to defend your home and your loved ones in your life, then that's
well, of course. I mean, that's natural. I mean, if you're gonna pick up the closest thing to you, regardless. I mean, but there are a lot of adamant people out there like, well, I got my, my 8, 9-inch, 10-inch, AR for home defense. And, even with the shorter barrel, I mean, you're still at 2,500 feet per second, and, if you're in an apartment, like that's GG's, potentially for the person next door through that little, sheetrock, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever seen that video? It was some guys robbed her of some puppies, and they were shooting at her, but she was shooting back with the AR pistol.
In the garage?
That? Yeah, in the garage. She was shooting around the car, and I'm thinking like, yo, she just
came out that joint, but
don't get me wrong. They was in gunfire. They was shooting back and forth, but she was shooting across her car, and she was shooting at everything. So she didn't know what she was shooting at, because you just. Yeah. Shooting, and then like you don't know where those bullets are going. She was in a close proximity neighborhood, so I mean, like I said, I feel like shotguns are a better home defense than a rifle.
Now, keep in mind they do make hollow tip 223.556.
They do.
For everybody that don't know, there is a hollow for that ammunition. But what we're saying is the most out of the practicality part. I mean, a 12-gauge shotgun or full-size pistol is going to do you justice every time.
Hey, Tuck, I'm right with you, right beside me, big dog.
Literally.
Because even at what your average length in the house, 10 feet, 12, maybe 15 if you got a larger house, something like that. I mean, still moving at with a heavier round, hollow tip, even at 2,600 feet per second, is that drywall enough to yaw that bullet, and deform it enough to be able to stop, before entering somebody else's house, especially like I said, if you live in, in some type of apartment complex or something like that, you got to think about that. Of course, Tuck got the most expensive thing on the market, the 590. I mean, wow, I love the 590. I held it a couple times, man. I said, man, I'm a stick something else. But no, man, the 590, man, you can't go wrong with it. You know, double I buck. That's what I use in my shotguns for home defense. I just feel like, you know, double I buck, you know, is gonna get the job done. And believe it or not, man, a lot of people really don't like shotguns, man. You know, I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna tell you like this, you know, shotguns are, you know, one of the most devastating tools, man, that you can possibly have. And you know, people think that shotguns are for like up close and personal, and yeah, they can be, but you can stretch a shotgun out to a pretty, you know, considerable distance. You know, yeah, you bougie.
Boucher. Boucher.
Hey, Sean, to play the devil's advocate too, a lot of people get that misconception of I don't have to aim to shoot a shotgun. Oh, you still got to aim.
That is not true.
Depending on how close you are, you're talking about a baseball size of pellets.
Yeah, you know,
the spoon through them if I feel sexy.
You know, I ain't using no slugs, man. I can't do those. But yeah, I mean the Strybog. Oh, hey Breon, you got a Strybog, bro. You got to let me shoot that jump, bro. You got to let me. The KP9. Damn. Hey, let me hold something.
Right.
Right. Let me hold something.
Must be.
But yeah, of course, man. The A70 is you know, the Remington A70. I mean, you know, and the 590, of course, in the Hall of Fame when it comes to shotguns. You know,
you said that JM Pro 940.
Yeah. Hey, listen. You get that shotgun. Yeah.
Over here looking like Jerry Mitchell.
Yeah, you know you bougie, bro. But yeah, man. So man, let's move right on along, bro. All right, so you know we done all seen the folks, man, going viral, you know, all across Facebook and social media, and really it sparked such a debate that I feel like we find ourselves in every couple of years, and that's you know, the differences between, you know, white and black, and how, you know, we view guns and how we're viewed with guns, and you know, and especially from the youth aspect, you know. And so I'm sure all of you seen it, but we're gonna dive right into it, man. You know, because I had some thoughts, you know, and some opinions when I saw these photos, but you know, I mean, we're gonna dive into it and dissect it a little bit, man. Let's see. All right, so hold up, wait. Oh, am I frozen?
No. Are you?
Think so.
I think he is.
Let's see. Am I frozen?
Yeah, because the cursor not even moving.
Yeah, it sure ain't.
Not frozen.
Talk to him, Usher.
Right, man. I was trying to get a larger photo, man.
Ratchet shit is embarrassing.
So, man, look, you know, right? So, hopefully, everybody can see this. I meant to get the larger photos, but I don't know what's going on with the thing today. But I mean, we'd have seen this stuff. You know, we'd have seen this over the last couple of days. Oh boy, you know, and I guess his lady, you know, going to prom. And you know, they flexing on him, you know what I mean? And that's a nice dress. I mean, it's a hell of a shotgun right there too. I mean, I mean, I want that shotgun myself. I mean, you know, you got.
I mean, you know, I think my question would be like, for what? What's the purpose?
That was my only thing. Like, they're going to prom. It's not necessary.
You know they in Florida.
Like they're going to prom. It's not necessary. Her tie-dye dress just
What?
I'm sleep.
I don't know what the fuck.
What?
That's what I'm saying. Like even the photo with the white girls that was lined up that had the guns, I was just kind of like, for what purpose? You going to prom? Like y'all quite literally, especially no offense to anybody who's white, but especially the white girls, quite literally fit the stereotype of people that go and shoot up their schools. That's what they look like. Like I'm not even being funny. Like it just looks stupid.
I mean,
Going to prom? What you doing?
All right, so
I'm going to say this. I guess it's the way the pictures are taken. We always get that. I don't know, just being black and
careless.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's where I'm looking for. Like, I guess people are seeing that they were just holding the white girls were just holding the guns up, taking a picture, boom. But here we are doing all this nonsense, and it looks and pointing the firearm at the picture. So obviously somebody's behind this camera. This dude pointing the gun. So I'm like, it's I don't know, like it's unnecessary.
What I will say that in every one of these pictures, they are practicing proper trigger control. All right. So everybody's fingers off the trigger on the frame of the gun. So at least somebody somewhere told them or showed them.
I mean, I will pray that
something. Well, you will hope not, but I'm just saying, like, but at the same time, I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like sometimes we doing a little too much, and maybe
it's just for prom photos. Is like King would say, it's not practical. Like, what are you telling everybody? I'm going to prom, strapped. Like,
I feel like you're going to shoot at the school. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's what I feel like.
Right. And the thing about it, it's not like it's one of us and we sell guns. Like our kid going to prom, we go to prom too. Trying to like make it smooth it over, make it okay. But no, like this is just insane.
So, like Breon said, so the problem that I have is like, so when scrolling through the comments of this stuff, it's a bit disheartening because one, not only do they talk badly about these kids, but they kind of group all of us together, and that's how they view us anyway. And so from that standpoint, it's pretty frustrating, because yes, I understand from their end they're just having fun and stuff like that, trying to get some dope pics or whatever. But I feel like what it's doing for the culture, is very negative.
It's social media.
I feel like I don't want to be like off topic and try to bring up some saddening stuff, but I mean this is very similar. Death just wasn't present, but this is very similar to what those two kids were doing in the bathroom. They wanted to make a rap video. The industry itself, they didn't just come up with these pictures. They saw this somewhere,
right?
And they wanted to do the
that's what I'm saying.
It's all about the flex.
It's social media. Like that's the world we live in right now, and people get that idea of, oh, let's do this. That's the most trending thing. Let's put the guns up like this. Let's do that. Whatever. And let's see how many likes we can get. How many friends are joining and do that. Like, so, like I said, I mean, for me, completely, I always blame social media because, like, that's like kids these days want to go with what's the hottest thing. What's dope on TikTok? What's cool on Instagram?
Social media too. I mean, or even before social media, like. Once again, like, where are the parents of these children at?
Why they the ones taking the camera?
Behind the camera.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
My baby look good.
Because honestly, saying that, like, whose AR pistol is that? Whose shotgun is that? You know what I'm saying?
Anybody else doing this? Oh, you look good, boo. I mean, come on now.
I feel like for me, again, it's just the setting. Like, it's prom pictures. It's not necessary. Had this been a different like setting, they was in like regular clothes or tactical clothes and was like, we getting ready to go out and practice shooting or train or hunt or something, that would have made more sense. It's prom pictures. You just look stupid.
So the question I want to ask, right, is, all right, so obviously I feel like, I don't know, I wouldn't say it set us back, but being that this is social media and anybody in, or everybody and their mama can comment and say what it is they feel with no, repercussion. Reading these comments, what is it that we have to do or should do to keep us from going back down this rabbit hole of the negative connotation, with Black folks and firearms?
It's never going to end because we're technically not supposed to have them.
Oh yeah, so like Smokey Joe said that,
right? So it's not going to end, and this just add more, like you said, that this does add fuel to that fire. Like, it's not going to end for us at this point because we still see this foolishness of us doing these things, and then there are the other half that are doing it properly, and then the ones that get that light are the ones that are not doing it properly. So it's never going to end, and they're gonna feed off of that because they see that with Black people doing that with guns, and that's all they're going to talk about. They're not going to talk about the people with the good. It's not going to be ever going to be a time where they're going to say good and Black people the same sentence with guns. That just it's never going to happen ever.
I mean, part of that is the negative, like we were saying, the negative connotation. We're not supposed to have guns technically, so they see us with guns is scary to them.
Right.
And on top of the facts, you do the flexing and the irresponsibility of having the guns, or you're not holding them correctly. Like, not in this picture, but you have people that have their fingers on the trigger. The gun is loaded, like doing all this type of stuff, and it doesn't help.
I feel like this picture just shows like how, like, for me, when a Black person in the 2A community gets a gun, like, they have such ostentatious like personality. Like, I got to be center of attention, like, because that's the only thing this picture screams to me is like, I want to look cool, but then at the same time, like, the way we train and what we teach and the way we practice, it's like, okay, would you be willing to use that gun if you had to, or do you just want to flex with it?
But these are the things that's going to go viral, and they're going to feed off of that.
It's going to make us look bad.
Even worse. Exactly. You're never going to see a Black person that's doing proper training with a firearm to
go viral.
Not going to see it. It's not going to happen.
I will say, I mean, this is not in their defense, but it is in their defense. At the end of the day, they still are high school students.
Right.
So they're going to do dumb things. You know what I'm saying? So,
but I don't know. That's where playing devil's advocate. That's where the parents supposed to come in and be like, yeah, we're not doing it. That's not a good picture.
Like I said, the setting is what is really the issue. And the guy was asking about what about the white girls that we already talked about. Like, it was the wrong setting for them too.
It's the same thing, yeah. Like, I don't care.
That is not going to affect the white community with guns because legally and technically they're supposed to have them. We've gotten comfortable with seeing white families with guns and training their children, whereas everyone else is uncomfortable with Black people with guns and training their children with them. So that picture of those girls are not going to affect them the same way that it's going to affect us as a community having guns. It looks bad on us because they're high school students being allowed to do all that stuff, and it doesn't look good. But for them, it's going to be like, well, yeah, they training their girls up right. That we're not going to get the same response.
Well, I mean, that's just like in the whole gun world. That's just what history has proven to us. Like, when you're, for quote unquote, when you're white, you know what you're doing. you know how to properly manipulate the gun, you know what you're doing, you're safe. But if you're black, it's like, oh, they just being ratchet. They go being ghetto again. And that's one of the things we're trying to change into a community. Like, you know, hey, be safe with the gun, learn your firearm. You know, our number one thing with the company is always safety when it comes to firearms. And in this picture, like I said, granted, you know, fingers off the trigger, I get it, whatever. But in that setting, what's the point of taking that picture? What are you doing? Like Bailey said, outside of, I'm trying to flex. I'm trying to show people I got guns. I'll never tell you how many guns I got in my house because you don't need to know. I don't care.
And I'm sure the first person probably comment on these pictures like, oh, look at these jigaboos and they got these guns.
I mean, the comments were outrageous. I mean,
I know they were. You gotta tell me.
I feel bad for those kids because they're kids. That's their prom pictures. Like they were just to them, they were just having fun. So
all they're thinking is, I went viral. That's all they're thinking.
That's it. That's why I say it goes back to my point. The only thing you can blame truly is social media.
Right.
Because you know damn well when we were the age, it wouldn't even been one of those type of things.
No,
like not we would have been like, hey, yo, pops, let me take a couple pictures with the firearms. No. Boy, get your ass in that goddamn limo and go ahead about your business. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know, you know, my mom and pops would have talked to me. You know, saying it like that, like, look, we ain't here to flex, you know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I feel like with pictures like that, and when you see people doing that, that shows, for lack of better words, a lot of ignorance. You know what I'm saying? It's just now if like you said, if they were in a setting where they were training and they had the firearms up, hey, by all means, do your thing. But you know, you in a suit and a dress and you just showing that you got guns. You're not sending a message to all the other younger kids that are coming up behind you what it means to be safe with a firearm and the true meaning of having a firearm and be safe with it and use it for self-defense purposes.
That's right, Breon. The first thing we was thinking about what car we was gonna ride to prom. We weren't thinking about no damn gun.
Right, you know.
We want to make sure we had the same color as everybody. We want to make sure our dresses were the same and want to make sure everybody had the same suit on.
Man,
but you look at the fact that the kids today have so much, like they don't realize how much they have. They have the nicer cars because the parents are working hard to afford them. They have the nicer clothes. Like literally our kids our shoes wanting to be like $150 shoes, like tennis shoes. That's like normal. And I'm like, I wish I would have had that. And so the next best thing is flex with a gun. And the parents should have been like, no.
Yeah. Put a stop to that real quick.
They should not have done that. They shouldn't have been there to take the pictures. They should not have allowed their kids to take those pictures because, again, it just doesn't look good.
Boy, I keep it a stack with you. He said when we were that age, we were trying to flex with the rental car. Going to prom at that age, I was thinking if I was getting some booty that night. I ain't go.
Damn right. You know what I'm saying?
That was the number one thing on my mind.
For
we
real.
all know. Coming home. Like, look, hey, prom is the last time I got to lose this D card, boy. Go ahead, hit that from the banks. Hit it from the bank. That's what I'm thinking about. I ain't thinking about flexing with no gun.
God.
I think, hey, I was talking off of Martin. I got the draws. That's what I was thinking about. I'm just keeping it a G with y'all, bro. Like, for real.
I mean, yeah, bro. Like, I mean, times is different, man. You know, we was thinking about, you know, being fresh, getting the rental car. If we could get the rental car, who was going to put the rental car on their credit card? You know, stuff like that, man.
I keep it 100 with you. At my prom, my brother dropped me off in the 2002 Dodge Neon. And I got picked up in a Honda, the little square box joint. I ain't care less whatever the hell I got dropped off in. I had a good ass time. That's all I cared about. I won't think about flexing with no damn gun.
Tuck say he ain't getting no booty.
Oh, Lord.
Girl, that's a booty out. Hey, Tuck ain't getting booty out.
I'm dead.
But like, you know, like Bank said, man, it definitely is a different time. But the question is, as our kids are growing up, do you know, do you stick to what you know, or do you adapt to those times?
I mean,
because it seems like the way society, the way society is moving, everybody is so quick to adapt to what's going on, what's the now. So, you know,
I mean, obviously you gotta adapt, but you still gotta know when to say no.
Right.
No, you're not doing that.
He said we flexed the Huguenot laugh ass. Like, I'm done.
You say you did what?
Nah, he said we flexed the Huguenot.
I feel like the respect level that when we were growing up as children for their parents is completely different than the respect level now as well.
Man.
Because I'm sitting here thinking, like, how do you get rid of this? Like, is it the parents, or is it a lot of stuff? Believe it or not, is the music industry. Like, you look at a rap video, there's guaranteed to be a naked woman and some cash, some drugs. And
hold on, this is since we was young though. That was the case
that's
what
I'm saying. So let me finish. So it's just like that. It was even kind of worse when we were. I mean, the Tip Drill video was insane.
Yo.
Boy, I still watch that to this day. I watched that a week ago.
But you know, think about Lil Boosie set it off. Like that whole video was insane as far as firearms goes. But we would never in a thought say like, all right, let me take prime with these guns. Like you said, I don't want nobody think about no guns. Like the difference between kids now and what we were back then is completely different.
Two words: social media.
I keep saying it.
Yeah, but
the parents are
always social media.
We didn't have access to things they have now.
That is a great comment. The parents are not parents anymore. I'm telling you, they taking everything away from kids. Like, you touch your kid's wrist, you call them about it. Man, it didn't take long for Valerie Renee Robinson to
say it again.
My middle name, and I was like, bruh, back then to me, like in this day and age, like, and I know we kind of getting off the topic of 2A, but I just got to say this real quick. Parents these days are best friends. Back then, your parents was drill sergeants. Cross them if you wanted to. See what happened.
I still remember, I still remember my mama had me in the chokehold up against the wall in the corner, bro.
I got fought plenty of times.
I ain't even joking, yo.
But hey, I got fought, bro. I got fought. I mean, swung on.
Here we go
again. And that's what I said. Soon as mama walked in the room, I'm like, shit. I'd have fucked up.
That's a good point. Social media has destroyed our children, and that's for
it
certain.
Has.
That's
you look at you got TikTok, you know what I'm saying, Facebook Live, you got Instagram Live, Twitter. Twitter is basically Pornhub on crack.
And that's why
it is though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's why a lot of I feel like things are trying to catch up with themselves. Think about like Verizon, T-Mobile, like all these AT&T, they're trying to like make apps for you to ban these things from your kids. And I feel like that shouldn't have to happen.
Oh, I just tell them get off.
I mean,
100%. Social media.
I get that. That's you guys, but you know, some parents can't control their kids because they're being their best friends, but they're having to get these apps and these things to block them from this.
I said now, I whoop her ass in a heartbeat.
KJ literally has to get my permission to download anything, like anything, and I'd be
see, but KJ different though.
God damn it, KJ! Like, but like, so I have to explain to them a lot. Like, stop trying to adapt to what you see on social media because that's not how the world is. Like, it truly is not. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. Like, I know the worst thing for us is we were coming up. It was that thing of like, you know, sagging your pants and shit like that. Like, you know, parents like, hey, pull them pants up, boy, pull your pants up. Until you learn the true meaning of what it meant to sag your pants. And you was like, I ain't nobody, bitch. Let me pull these pants up real quick. You know what I'm saying? But the kids nowadays, they see the pants sagging or
girl, that's a booty hole.
Facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see dudes sagging our pants down. I'm like, bro, your booty hole is exposed. Pull your pants up. You know what I'm saying? And I say this with all like due respect. Like we're not on here to like try to tell you how to like parent your children. If you do what you do, you do what you do. But I know in my house, when I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to take my ass to work, you do what I say until your ass turn 18 to move out. So we ain't doing the sag in the pants, none of that shit around here. Because it's a booty hole.
Girl, that's a booty hole.
But no, man. But yeah, so just steering things back around to to 2A, man.
Tuck stupid. He said that they got the nerve to sag with skinny jeans on. Facts, bro.
Me too.
Facts. I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
You got the nerve to sag. What is this?
You so amped to show off that you got on fake Versace drawers, bro. Like, stop playing with me.
I mean, so Brianna, yeah. To know who we were dealing with, I mean, that was an understatement for Quincy Banks. Like, I mean, I swear she had like a walkie-talkie to all the other parents in the neighborhood, because I couldn't even go down the street, man.
Another thing, bro, like you don't like to your point. There are no neighbors that are looking out for the kids like that anymore.
Right, because
that's true too.
That's true because you know why? Like you can't say anything to my kid, because that's the issue.
Nah, bro. Like I feel as though if I'm out of the room, my kids are there acting up, you're well within your rights. Hey, chill, bro. Before your daddy come out here, chill before your mama come out here, chill before I whip your ass. Hey, I'm like, don't look at me. You did it. You know what I'm saying? But again, like we keep saying, social media, bro, is to blame. Yeah, it can be used as a great platform. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We definitely use the platform, but outside of everything, like I feel like one thing they definitely took out that sucks is they took out discipline. I'm actually glad I got my ass whooped because that made me see a different light in life. Like, hey, you just can't get away with anything. You can't get away with everything. You got kids now, man. I never forget, bro. Real quick story. I never forget, man. I was working at Whole Foods and this little kid, him and his mom, whatever, walked up. And she accidentally dropped the sushi. She was fumbling around with it. And, the kid was like, Mom, you dropped my sushi. Go give me another one. She's like, all right, honey, I'll go with you. I'm like, this little motherfucker. I'm like, bro, I would have got back slapped so quick. You know what I'm saying?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Facts. I'm smacking the shit out of you, bro. I wish, bro. It was a thing in our house. You don't ask why. You do not call. You do if it ain't yes, ma'am, yes, sir, no, no, sir, no, ma'am, you getting smacked. 100%. And the third thing was, you know what I'm saying? Kids are to be seen, not heard. When adults are in the room, you get the hell out.
Facts. That's definitely different now. I mean, kids be in every damn thing, bro.
Every conversation.
They be sitting there talking to you about what you talking about.
I will not deny there are plenty of times when the kids get involved in our conversation until they ask something. I'd be like, what the hell you doing here? I just realized you was in this conversation. Like, go on somewhere.
Right.
I do, like, just it's one of the anyway. Let's get back to 2A. I'm sorry. I can go about this all day.
Oh man, let's see, bro. Man, let's move on, man. I mean, we understand, man. Like that's kind of a setback in the Black 2A community. But I mean, the only thing that we can do is, collectively, hopefully get people to understand, like, man, just wait your turn. Young kids, young brothers, young sisters, man, wait your turn.
Don't rush it, man.
You're gonna have time to go ahead and pick up the shotguns and the ARs, legitly, and go train with them and stuff like that, man. Just wait, man. It's gonna be all good.
Be a kid, bro. That's all I got.
Let's see, man. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the King Ding Ding spotlight. See what he got for us today.
Oh my God.
Man. What's going on? So of course, if y'all didn't know, now you know. That if you didn't know, that now you know. I got that from Sean.
If you didn't know, oh Lord.
But no,
what do you know?
So
What is it?
Every Tuesday we'll be going through. We'll be doing like just a little snippet on the gun of the week for me. Whatever I'm gonna talk about. So today is gonna be. I mean, I couldn't leave it out. I don't even know why I didn't do it first.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Sean. We gonna talk about the SIG P365.
Talk to him, Daddy.
That's what we gonna put that thing on the screen, Sean.
I'm pulling it up on the screen.
You better do whatever Daddy said do.
Hey man.
But yeah, this right here, I can't believe myself. I didn't talk about this first.
I mean, they did convert me, so I
know you over there, Miss Smith and Wesson. I hear you.
You know,
right, exactly.
I ain't gonna say that.
But yes. So on the screen, this is one of the OGs. There's a lot of variations to this. We'll get into it.
Look at that.
But it's okay. You knew what's coming. You knew the Glock fanboys is coming out.
Oh Lord, here we go.
So
man, we gonna talk about this beauty.
Come on,
this beautiful piece of steel right here.
Talk about it.
Go ahead, man.
So when you think about a concealed carry handgun, there's three weapons that come to mind, especially from pretty much 2020 to 2020 till now, 2020 to now, and that's the SIG P365. That's your Glock 43X, and then that's your Springfield Hellcat. Roughly the top three concealed carry guns that kind of go neck and neck due to them being similar in size. So this is a subcompact weapon. This is not a compact. This is not a full size. This is a subcompact weapon, meaning that the barrel is literally under 4 inches. So this one is coming right at 3.3 inches, if I'm correct. And you can conceal this. I mean, it's every time I go out the house, she is with me, and sometimes I forget she's on me because she's concealed so good.
Quick question: What do you name your gun? What's her name?
Oh, she Big Sig, even though she's small.
Big Sig. Sean, what you name yours?
His side chick.
His side chick.
AKA Sig's side chick.
Oh Lord.
Mine is Angelina Jolie.
What?
That's my gun.
Angelina Jolie. What the?
AKA Tomb Raider. Stop playing me.
Okay, I like that. So we ain't even getting to the good part of it yet. Back in the olden days, a gun this size would usually, as far as ammo capacity, be holding about 6 in the magazine and maybe 1 in the head, making
Glock.
Stop! You gonna fuck about Glock sponsors? Stop it.
But with technology, of course, and manufacturers constantly grinding, we have gotten some fine, just built machines. This gun in particular, as you see it on the screen, is coming with 10. And 1 in the head. So you have 11 rounds in this small size gun. This standard. Honestly, don't even do it justice of how small this gun really is.
Before people was doing that, SIG was doing it.
Right. Right. Now, Glock, yes, you were striker fire first, but SIG perfected striker fire. Going into the small, I mean, aesthetically, it just looks really, really well, and it feels good in your hand.
The ergonomics of it is like butter.
You're getting about a 5.5 pound trigger pull, so it's not too bad. I mean, just coming out of the box, very accurate. You're getting X-ray night sights out of the box. You're not getting that 3 white dot Glock. I'm sorry, I mean 3 white.
Why I feel like he's screaming at me?
I know, right?
Can we just turn it by Super West and get a SIG? Sheesh.
But no, this, ladies and gentlemen, this is a really,
and this is old. This is old, and it revolutionized. Look, think about it. I want everybody out there.
You about to go to it. You about to show them.
Like, listen, like SIG, like it literally revolutionized, man. You know the game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, double stacked in such a small, compact size. You know, I mean,
and if for all the people that want to be precise, yes, it is. It is 6 stack and a half.
A stack and a half. I like it. You know, I mean, won't nobody doing that? You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
Glock had this bulky ass 26.
Bulky.
Yeah, hold 10 rounds and whatnot, but it was just a block. It's still a monstrosity.
There you go.
You know,
talk to him.
Of a gun. You know, didn't see it came out making things look all sexy and sleek. You know,
I like how you use 3X, big, sexy and sleek.
Ooh, hey, hashtag. I mean, there's just what? Won't nobody doing that. And the 365 is old now, man. I mean, and since then,
right.
I mean, so many things have came out, man. Now let's move on, man. What you got, King?
So again, as I said at the beginning, before I started explaining about the SIG P365, so what you just saw was the original OG. That is just the P365. Now, next up, we also have the new XL P365. Oh,
that's what I got. It's a little bit longer, but fitting your hand just right.
So
mine only get longer with Bluetooth.
So immediately,
well, I got a bigger barrel on mine now.
Oh, you do, and it's gold.
I can't do it with y'all.
And it's got a silencer up there. I'm talking too much. I'm telling on you. Stop. Let me stop. So immediately looking at the screen, you can just tell the difference as far as the barrel length and the hand grip. So what SIG did was a lot of people were complaining about, oh man, I want to get a better grip. I want to get my pinky on the handle. Then as far as barrel length goes, they wanted just to expand it a little bit more out. You get a little bit more accuracy, a little bit more muzzle flip, but it's not super amount that's gonna make you like, oh, I want to go back to the regular P365. But what they did was they extended the barrel and they extended the hand grip. Now the hand grip is, I mean, it's life. I myself personally had to buy a 12-round magazine to get to the point to where they had the XL. So this XL, as you see it, is holding 12 plus 1 standard. It is not. It's literally not much bigger than the P365 original. So you still got a small weapon pocket rocket.
I'm sleep.
Hey.
We know about that Royal Honey.
Hey, don't get me started on that honey now.
On that honey.
Don't get me started on that honey. For those who don't know about that honey, break out your money. I mean, boy, I'm gonna have everybody on that honey. By this time next week.
365 XL.
Oh yeah, they make it an XL after the honey.
Go back.
Oh boy,
definitely a good time though.
Not the Royal Honey.
Full auto, baby.
I can second that.
But the last thing that they really did, other than the barrel, the hand grip, is the flat trigger face. So it's gonna break at a 90-degree angle when you pull that trigger.
You know about them angles.
And lastly, the last SIG that I'm gonna talk about is the P365X.
A lot of people don't know about the X.
Triple X.
I mean,
that's like having stamina and length.
They look like the 320 and the 365 XL had a baby. That's what they look like.
We had a baby, all right.
So
for people that complained about the barrel being a little bit long, and if you are a person like me that uses appendix, it might be, it might be a little bit uncomfortable when you sit down.
It's too deep.
It's a booty hole.
I can't. I love my family. So the people that complained a little bit about the barrel being too long, so all they did was pretty much like Bailey said, they took the P365 and they took the P365 XL and it literally mashed it together and they made a baby. So what they did was they kept the P365 frame and barrel, and all they did was introduce that XL grip and that XL flat trigger. And I mean,
and it's optics ready.
If y'all haven't seen her in person, that's a bad bitch.
Hashtag bad bitch in the chat.
That's a bad bitch.
I mean, sheesh, boy. I mean, it's just something about that SIG that just get me right every time.
So no need to get a Glock 23. I said Glock 23. No need to get a Glock 26, a Glock 43, a Glock 43. No need. You don't need none of that.
Get off the soundboard.
Come over to the SIG Sawyer side.
Mm-hmm. Come on to the SIG. Come on to the what we say the SIGs.
The SIG.
Shit. I fuck it.
SIG sexy. If you know, you know.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Team SIG, hopefully we be out there at the academy here sometime this year, But yeah, if you ain't got a SIG, you need to go get one because they just so right, And when you get them in your hand, it ain't no going back. You know what I mean? It's like sex.
What we just talking about, Sean?
Over and over and over.
The Army just scored another contract.
Girl, that's a booty hole.
I ain't even mean to put
I can say I have noticed a lot more law enforcement are carrying the 320 now, and also the 365 XL. So
hey, man. The 320, man. The 320 that's a game changer right there. You get a 320, boy, you might think you Batman. You get a 320, you a bad motherfucker, man. Now on the range with a 320.
If y'all haven't shot a SIG, I highly recommend going to your local gun range. And if they have guns available, ask you to rent out a 320. And I dare you to just go just one magazine. Just the standard for 17 rounds. You'll probably switch from whatever you got.
Yeah, man. It's the P210 is nice too, man. I'm like the 210, the 226, the 229. I mean, all the classics right there, man. But anyway, that has been the SIG. I said the SIG spotlight. Well, yeah, I mean that too. But the King Ding Ding spotlight, man. Appreciate you right there, King.
Yes, sir.
Moving on, man. To the
Jesus Christ,
the VTSA spotlight. Where we gonna tell you about what we got coming up. The new deals of the week. I'm literally, I put in a crazy amount of orders today and yesterday, trying to get stuff back in from the gun show, man. So, that stuff will be here later. Ken, man, talk to the people what we got on the spotlight this week. For sure.
I thought I was gonna get some music or something.
You went on your intro.
Yeah, I ain't got no intro.
Here we go again.
I guess it's a booty hole.
I keep thinking.
Yeah, man, King might get off early.
Yeah.
minute.
I cannot concentrate while you on the soundboard.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Anyway.
Sounds like a pterodactyl.
Oh my god.
It did though.
That won't even me.
That sounds like a pterodactyl.
King over there giving out that dinosaur dick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't got no music for you yet, bro. But what we got though?
I guess we're gonna jump right into it. You know, King get an intro. I get a fucking Taco Bell bill, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Yes, sir, man. So we got some new things coming up, man. We had a really, really great turnout with that G2C and G2S, man. And you
missed the sale on those, man. If you didn't get one,
yeah, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, the Taurus is really good, man. It's a very, very well put together, affordable gun, man, for anybody out there. That's like I say, like you got the SIG upwards of like $650, $700. You know what I'm saying? Like every manufacturer is going to be different, but for the Taurus, is a very well put together gun for the price, man. You know, we still got the G2Cs on sale for $244, or the G2S, excuse me, on sale for $244. Sorry. We still have the G2Cs on sale for $259. As well as going to Bailey's favorite, the M&P EZ. That EZ is still on sale for $475. You know, and y'all can go look up the MSRPs, man. Like, these are great sales that we're having. You know, we heavily endorse these firearms. We don't just put these up on our website, and we don't just talk to customers about them if we haven't shot them ourselves. These are very good guns, man. We heavily endorse it. No Tuck is not a Glock. I get it, but at the same time, it is what it is.
Yo, baby,
I can't concentrate.
You take the controls for this soundboard.
Oh, so following up with the G2C, man. We got the G3C, man, as well, on sale for $299.
And we still got some we got some new Tauruses in too, man. Can't tell them.
Oh yeah, man. The G2C's chambered in 40 cal, bro. I thought I would never see the day that Taurus will come out with a firearm chambered in 40, bro. Like, the joint is dope. We shot it. You know, some people are not huge advocates of 40 cal. We had to shoot it to kind of see on our own, and the shit is nice. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, I liked it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've been waiting on them Jones forever, man. Like,
forever.
It always say they come in 40 cal. I'm like, bro, they aren't here. They are here. And so when we finally got our hands on them, I was like, oh yeah, that's it right there, man. You know, Taurus is the Glock of the hood, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Don't forget that G3C with the gold barrel.
Oh yeah, we got the G3C with the gold barrel out now too.
Gold barrel.
Do we have a picture of that one? I don't think I took a picture.
I don't even know.
Anyway, it gotta go. Goddamn it! It gotta. Why do you do that? Because you know I'm gonna laugh.
Bro, I didn't even know what that button did.
Picking buttons. That's a booty hole. Anyway, nah, man. We, like I said again, bro, we got some great sales for the week, y'all. Remember too, at the same time, y'all can come into our shop, 409 East Laburnum, Suite 12. That's Richmond, Virginia 23222. And we also have the website. The same inventory is available on our website, vatactical.com. You know what I'm saying? You can purchase your firearms online. If you're out of state, we do ship.
Yeah.
And if you purchase the firearm inside of Virginia, you have to come up to the shop to run a background check. You know, that is something we don't avoid. It's something we can't avoid. You still have to do a background check, man.
Yeah, if you want to do store pickup, you got to do a background check. Like, there's no way around it. There is no private transfers. I mean, we can go down the list of the many things that people try to say to get around them doing a background check.
I left my ID. We good though, right?
And stop listening to Joe Biden to say you buy guns online and don't have to do a background check.
That is a lie.
You don't know how many free guns that we done got from people that have bought a gun online and can't pick the damn gun up because they got to do a background check. Yeah.
No, that's it, man. That's my biggest thing, bro. Like I said, like anybody that thinks like this stuff is not available online, it is. You can purchase a firearm if you live somewhere. If you live down there, like Virginia Beach or Hampton, we can ship it to your closest FFL dealer that way. So you can still make these purchases online. You know, every other gun dealer is doing it, man. So don't think, you know, y'all just because you see it on the website, y'all can't get it. You can get it. You can make the purchase. We will ship. You know.
Yeah.
And Benz, I have no intro. I guess I don't want no outro either. So I'm done. Wow.
You know,
I'm taking control of the soundboard next time. I'ma just keep spamming. It's a booty hole. Watch. Stop pressing buttons.
Jesus
Christ. Oh my God.
But no, seriously. So I mean, guns that I got on order right now. Of course, I got some Canics on the way. I got a Glock 30 SF on the way. Of course, we still got the XD 45. Shoot, man, what else I got, man? The Glock 23s. Oh man, I didn't play so many orders. I don't even remember all the stuff that's coming in, man. But
we still got the XDS 45, or we sell it to this week?
No, we got that, man. Which I'm surprised, man. I'm very surprised.
It's tough, y'all.
Everybody want the 10 mil version now. Nobody cares about the 45.
Why? Why do we want 10 mil, people?
Unless it's the Glock 30, then they want that. You know, I just don't understand.
And then is like they be like, yeah, I'm looking for the 10 mil, and then they follow with the, yeah, I hope I can find ammo for this. Why are you buying it?
You know, right? Exactly. You know, but yeah, let's see. I had something to talk about. Oh yeah, look, man. You know, go on to get them tickets, bro. To the dark side, man. The rival dark side raffle. You know, it ain't too late. You know, go ahead and get up in there. You know, and $25 could get you a new gun, man. That's just how it is. You know, we just seen it before. 6 tickets. Like he didn't. But you know,
I will tomorrow.
How does he keep a straight face?
I don't know. He just come out of nowhere with this shit, bro.
Listen, though, man.
Christ.
And then conversations like nothing happened.
But 10 mil though, I mean 10 mil. I'm sure it's fun, man. I'm like, but people can't find the ammo, bro. And I'm like, it's no good getting the gun and you can't find the ammo. If you know what you want, man, try to find the ammo first and then get the gun.
Right.
You know. There's a lot of people out there too that always say, you know, getting their first gun and then, hey, you need any ammo? No, I'm good. All right, well.
Hey, BTSA merch coming soon.
Yes, it
hey, Bria, hey, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because that's a big thing, man. We really been talking about that. We had a merch drop about a year ago, and that was all right. But we redid some of the designs. Shout out to Rose, you know, for redoing, you know, some of the damn. I can't even fucking for this shit. I can't even focus.
Man, we redid some of the designs, man. We trying to drop something hot for y'all, bro. Like it's just wait. It's on the way. Trust me, man. Trust me, it's on the way.
We should probably have something up by like next week.
Can't wait.
So we working with some people now to figure out distribution and stuff like that. So hopefully no later than next week, that merch will be on the scene, man. So I'm super excited about that, man. And then 2, we got some classes set up finally. This has been a busy month. Right now we're looking at, I know we got some gun shows and stuff like that to tend to, but classes, May 21st, if you ain't got your concealed handgun permit, go ahead and sign up. The classes do fill up very quickly, and then May 22nd, we got the all women's, the ladies VTSA, the ladies of VTSA concealed handgun permit course going on, hosted by Terminator Bobby herself. Super excited for that, man. But yeah, so May 21st to 22nd. And then we got some dates for June as well, but we focusing on those. Like I said, man, just super excited about it all. Am I missing anything? Anybody?
Fredericksburg Gun Show this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Coming
that's
up,
right. That's right. Yeah, we got Fredericksburg this weekend. We back at it again.
To the Fredericksburg Expo, Carl D. Silver Parkway.
And Sunday.
So yeah, come on out. If you ain't got nothing going on, and if y'all in the area, man, come on, stop through, man. Come on, talk to us, holler at us.
If you don't know what you want for dinner after you get a gun, man, them chicken tender smack, bro. Just saying it.
Yeah, that's one of the few places, man, that don't give me mud butt when I leave.
All right. And we're
for real. Like, man, like going to man, eating some of that food at them gun shows be crazy, bro. Like Chantilly, man, like every time my stomach be hurting, man. Like, golly.
Cut the camera. Barely get his ass off the soundboard.
I don't know what to do now. I should have never found that.
I want to say though, shout out to Ono Barbecue or Odd Barbecue for that food.
Oh hell yeah,
them beans.
Hey, them beans be crazy, bro.
I mean, don't worry, bro. When they say beans, bro, it's a booty hole, bro. Just let it ride. Go get you a
girl. That's a booty hole.
I'm telling you, man. It just our barbecue, man. That should be lit, though. So we do enjoy going to Chantilly and getting some of that every time we go.
See, we
get you know what I'm saying.
So we sponsorships we got to work on. We got to work on Blue Chew, Royal Honey, and our barbecue.
Viagra, Trojan.
But no, once again though, speaking of sponsorships, man, appreciate you as Lost Shield, man. Once again,
100%, man.
Most definitely.
That was huge for us, man. We really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and wrap this up, man. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at VA Tactical RVA.
As well
YouTube,
as Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch. And YouTube at Virginia Tactical Shooting Academy.
Also Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook if you ain't following us on Facebook as well. But otherwise, and man, we'll look.
And Twitter.
I said this, bro.
And OnlyFans.
What? All right.
What?
And now coming to Pornhub.
No, you need a pterodactyl on the back.
Oh,
that boy Kim already got about 10 videos lined up.
And good night, everybody. Stay safe.
Anyway, all right, man. Next Tuesday, 9:30, man. Hey, look, if y'all got some stories that, man, we need to talk about, man, go ahead and DM them for sure. Go ahead and tell us. What y'all want us to talk about too, man. We want to hear from y'all as well. But anyway, man, we'll holler at y'all. We'll see y'all next week.